Hey, it's Shaggy here, and before we get back to the show, I wanted to take a moment to tell the story of how I got here. It's a very big story because, unfortunately, a very big death has occurred. Back in 2006, I was nothing but a radio DJ that just was kind of happy being trapped in one of these little rooms all by myself. But then there was something called user-submitted video content and a site called YouTube, and it drew a lot of us entertainers into that. Well, from YouTube, another site came up called Stickam, and through that, I started a show. I didn't know what to call the show, so I just named it myself. And then the first day that the show went live, it said, Shaggy Live. Well, through the Shaggy Live show, I was able to meet a couple of people. One of them was a beautiful lady by the name of Jennifer Reynolds. Now, she was one of the first that came through the show and started coaching me on little things here and there. And then, then there was Raunch Foxxx, a.k.a. Ray Petty, broadcasting guy, shock jock, online entertainment pioneer, and good friend of mine. Well, sadly, news came down just 2 days ago that Ray, who has been such a big inspiration to people like me and has taken, his time, a lot of times, to talk us through, do you really want to do this TV thing? And yeah, I did. Well, years and years and years of advice later, sadly, I have to announce that Ray has passed away. So I thought on the show today, instead of a throwback report, I would throw it back to a simpler time of a friendship that I once knew and pay homage to one of the guys responsible for me being here today. Rest in peace, Ray Petty.
Hey everybody, Big Ray Petty out here in Phoenix, Arizona, also known as Raunch Foxxx from the RenegadeTalkRadio.com network. I'm in Arizona, 350 days of sunshine a year. 35-minute flight over to San Diego beaches, 35-minute flight to Las Vegas, 2-hour drive south to the Mexico beaches, or 2 to 3 hours north to the sunny slopes of Flagstaff. What a great state to live in. I mean, it's a great place, but is it really? Being from Baltimore originally, I moved out here and I said, man, this is a very, very cool state. But it seems now that is continuing. Arizona is a state full of bigots, and most recently, I'm sad to say, now they want to degrade gay people and their families. I mean, our outspoken governor, Jan Brewer, may or may not sign this bill into law. Certainly could get vetoed, but the economy here is already bad enough. I mean, this could actually fuel a boycott. Oh, yeah, and did I also mention how much money the NFL could be bringing to Arizona this year? It's not the first time that happened. 2014 football, then at the beginning of 2015, Super Bowl is to be played right here at the University of Phoenix in Arizona. And the NFL can actually pressure the state. They can take millions from potential business revenue. They can make the state look as bad as it did when the Super Bowl for 1993 was being decided upon back in 1990. And if you remember, that's when the states were deciding to make Martin Luther King Day a national holiday. And guess what state was the last one to vote? Well, I'm sitting in it.